Engaging citizens.
A game changer for development?
The Student Experience with Benji Holzman and Kate Henvey.
Hi, my name is Benji Holzman and I'm one of the facilitators for this course. I'll be co-presenting this video with Kate Henvey, one of the other course facilitators. Thanks for joining us. As I'm sure you know, there's a lot more on offer in this course besides the video presentations that we've put together. We'll be going over some of the other elements of this course, such as the assignments, core and additional resources, the different tracks, and social networking opportunities. First, the assignments. At the end of each week, there will be a 10-question multiple-choice quiz, each worth, surprisingly, 10 points. The quiz questions are based entirely on the core material of each module, namely the video talks and the core resources. In each week, you'll also find a range of additional resources that we call deep dives. Though these are optional and won't be tested in the assignments, we strongly encourage you to explore these according to your interests. In addition to the quizzes, there is a peer-reviewed short answer exam in the third week of the course, worth 20 points. There will also be optional exercises each week which encourage you to extend your learning in fun and engaging ways. The quizzes and the short answer exam account for a total of 60 possible points. If you achieve a mark over 50, you will have passed the course and you'll receive a statement of accomplishment from Coursera. So why don't the assignments add up to 100, you ask? Well, this is where the two course tracks come in. The first track, which we call the Citizen Engagement Champions track, is designed to give students a general understanding of the subject. However, for students who want to go further, we've developed the Policy and Leadership track. This track is distinguished from the Citizen Engagement Champions track in a few ways. First, and most importantly, there is an additional assignment at the end of the course which asks students to design their own citizen engagement project. This is worth the remaining 40 points and includes peer-reviewed short answer questions relating to project design, as well as the creation of a digital artifact. By this, we mean a YouTube video, a website, an infographic, a comic strip, or anything else which creatively shows how your citizen engagement project may exist in the real world. And don't worry, we have a range of suggestions and online tools to help get your creative juices flowing. The other way the Policy and Leadership track is differentiated from the Citizen Engagement Champions track is through more advanced optional exercises and deep dive resources. I'll now hand it over to Kate to explain how the two tracks are assessed differently, as well as the social networking opportunities.
Hi, I'm Kate Henvey, and I'll also be one of your facilitators during this course. Benji just explained the main differences between the two course tracks, but how are these assessed? As you recall, students in the Citizen Engagement Champions track will need to score 50 or above to receive the Statement of Accomplishment. Students who do the Policy and Leadership track, however, will need to score 75 out of 100 to pass. However, those students will receive a Statement of Accomplishment with distinction from Coursera. If you attempt this track and score under 75 but above 50, you will still receive a Statement of Accomplishment from Coursera, although without distinction. Please note that there is no feature to formally select one track or the other. As such, you can move between the two tracks as you please. So, for example, if you are on the Champions track but score under 50, you can then attempt the Citizen Engagement Project from the Policy and Leadership track to get some additional points to pull you over the line. Now the social elements. This is one of the aspects of the MOOC format that we're most excited about. We've set up a discussion board and a Twitter hashtag, Citizens Engage, to connect students to our facilitators, experts, and of course, each other. There will also be a mechanism to organize in-person study groups with others through meetup.com, as well as a Google Hangout in the third week of the course that will enable us to answer your questions in real time. Citizen engagement is a subject that affects all of us. We're looking forward to not only providing you with some of the best knowledge and cutting-edge research on this subject, but also to learning from you and your experiences from all over the world. Our aim is not only to build a learning community, but a genuine community of practice of those who wish to apply these ideas in their own communities. Your next step is to click on the first content video in this module, Citizen Engagement, Definitions, and History. Benji and I look forward to helping you throughout this course. Enjoy.